Hello, I'm Dr. Ramana Dhara from the Indian Institute of Public Health in Hyderabad. We're all living through unprecedented times, and all of us are in the midst of this coronavirus epidemic, which is called COVID-19. What exactly is this coronavirus epidemic called COVID-19? It's a disease that is caused by this very small particle called coronavirus, and it affects the respiratory tract. And most people, the symptoms are either fever, cough, and breathlessness. About 80% of the people recover without any problems. They have a mild disease, and about 20% of the people go on to have a moderate and severe disease. What we're going to talk about today is how to prevent this infection from being transmitted from one person to another. So me and my students are going to show you how to prevent this transmission when we greet each other, something about social and physical distance that people have to maintain between each other, as well as when you cough and sneeze, how to prevent that cough and sneeze virus, when you cough and sneeze from transmitting from one person to another. And also we will be showing you how to wash your hands. That's very important. We all wash our hands every day, but we don't do it the right way. So I'm going to show you how we will be washing our hands. Thank you.
Hey, hi Iftikhar, how are you?
How are you?
The other day I saw the movie Gully Boy. Did you watch that movie? That movie in which that song is Apna Time Aayega.
Yeah, I have seen that movie, yeah. In which that Alia Bhatt is there.
Yeah, I guess that was selected for Oscar too or not?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What about your proposal? How
Yeah,
is
it's going
It's going on.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Iftikhar and Avisha, so nice to meet you guys over here. Yeah. Glad you're talking about your proposal. That's important. Okay. And you know what? I heard you sing the song, from Gully Boy, and I've been wanting to see that film, but unfortunately the theaters are all closed right now. That movie I heard has got a great social message and it's very entertaining too. But you know what? It's now the time of the coronavirus epidemic. Okay. I've noticed that you guys greeted each other very enthusiastically, and that's great. We must continue to meet each other and greet each other, okay? But now there are some new rules that we have to follow, okay? Because we don't want the virus jumping from one person to another person, okay? And these viruses are very pesky creatures which actually can jump very quickly from people to people and cause disease, okay? So now I will show you a few methods of, preventing this, the virus from jumping from one person to another. Okay? The first thing that you have to do really is to stand 3 feet apart. 3 feet is the minimum distance that you stand apart so that your respiratory droplets from your nose or your mouth do not pass to the other person. Okay? Also, no handshaking, no hugging now. Okay? These are new rules. Okay? So the new ways of greeting each other are to do a namaste to each other, or you can do an adab, or you can do an elbow bump, or you can do a foot bump, okay? So now, come on public health students, show us how you're going to do this.
Namaste. Adab.
Great. I'm proud of my public health students, and now you're going to put this message out to the community, and they're going to see what you guys do to prevent the spread of this virus, okay? Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Bye.
Good meeting you. Hey guys, good morning. It's so nice to see that you're working on your proposals. I hope you guys do well. But as I walked into the class, I noticed that some of you, were coughing and sneezing a little bit. And that's understandable. This is the season of viral transmission. But I wanted to let you know that these days, because of the coronavirus epidemic, you can easily pass viruses between each other, and that's not really a good idea. I know that you're working hard, sitting close to each other. Now here are some methods that I'm going to show you, where if you cough and sneeze, you will prevent the transmission of the virus from one person to another. Okay? So, what you need to do is always keep a tissue close by to you. And if you feel that a cough and sneeze is coming on, please use the tissue, put it in front of your face, and cough into it. Or sneeze, okay? And once you're done, what you should do is bunch it up and then put it into a closed dustbin, okay? Now, in case you don't have a tissue on you, what you should do is then cough into your sleeve. And that's the way to cough. Okay? And what this will do is it will prevent the respiratory droplets from going out into the air and contaminating each other. Okay? And the respiratory droplets, remember, they carry the virus. And so that way you can keep yourself safe and the person you're working with safe. Okay? Now let's see how you are going to do it. Okay? So go ahead, pick up your tissue and cough and sneeze. Excellent, excellent, good. Bunch it up, keep it to the side, you'll dispose of it in the dustbin. Now show me how you're going to cough and sneeze into your elbow. Good job. You know, you guys are going to be healthy and you'll be able to do your proposal. And remember from here on that you're going to keep yourself at least 3 feet apart. Just like Iftikhar and Janani are doing back there. They're far enough away, but you can still interact with each other to work on your proposals. Okay? Good luck. See you.
Thank you. Bye.
So we talked about prevention measures for coronavirus today. And now we're going to talk about some very important measures like hand washing. We talked about coughing and sneezing and how to prevent the cough and sneeze the virus particles from going from one person to another. Okay? And so now we'll talk about hand washing. Why is hand washing so very important? Hand washing is important because the virus particles on the fingers can be transmitted to the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And this is the way they go into our lungs. Because human beings touch their eyes, nose, and mouth and face almost 2 to 4 times per minute. And this is a human behavior, and this is how the virus gets into the lungs. Okay? Now, the important thing to remember with hand washing is that it can be done very effectively with soap and water. This is the most effective method of killing the virus on your hands. If you don't have soap and water readily available, use some alcohol-based hand sanitizers. What's important to remember is that this has to be done for a minimum of 20 seconds. Okay? And the 20 seconds you remember is by singing the happy birthday song twice. Okay? Remember, 20 seconds, sing a song. Whatever song you're happy with, we are happy with the happy birthday song, so we are going to sing that. Are we ready, students?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I like the enthusiasm. All right, let's start. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And once more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.